Hey everybody, EJ Tackett here. We're about to do some trivia and I have no idea what's about to happen, so I guess come along the ride with me. Title match opponents, how many does he remember? Let's see. I think I probably could name all of them, I would think. First one was Bill O'Neill.
I was in that position one time, and it will.
There he is.
Very good. Good shot.
Keeping it going.
Arm in the air.
268 maximum here. Handshakes, hugs.
Are all 23 gonna be here? Wow. See, I knew that one. All right, next. 2016 PBA Extra Frame Storm Open. This was in Illinois against Ryan Simonelli.
Extra Frame Storm Open champion. Title number 2 for EJ Tackett.
2 for 2. Bear Open 2016. This is my first win on TV, actually.
And he will take home the 2016 PBA Bear Open. EJ Tackett is
part of the lure of Strobel Arena and the success that I've had there. Got very fortunate in this match. We call him Jesper Svensson. He missed a spare. I think it was in the middle or later in the match. He missed a 6-pin, I believe. This is actually a huge match if you look back on it too, because I ended up winning Player of the Year that year. And Jesper was definitely the second front runner for that. He won the TOC that year, I believe. So team challenge, if I remember correctly, obviously I'm not gonna remember all 5, but I think Jesper was on the team that we beat. So it was like Jesper, Stu, Osku, Dom, who was the last one? I don't remember. This is gonna be the only one I remember, but I have to remember 5 names. Who is it? Martin, okay, yeah, I couldn't remember that Martin was on that team. I knew it was an all-European team, but I couldn't remember the 5th guy. So I'm doing okay. 2016 World Championships. My buddy Tom Smallwood. It was a great match. Smalls didn't bowl that great, but it was nice to share that first major experience with one of my good buddies.
Amazing performance for Tom Smallwood, but this is EJ Tackett's tournament.
2017 DHC PBA Japan Invitational. It was the first time I ever ran the ladder. Now, I don't remember the order in this, but Jason Sterner, Chris Barnes, Sean Rash, Shota Kawazoi. Shota led the field by a bunch that week. And what I mean by a bunch, like hundreds of pins. 32 games in round robin. 2017 PBA TOC. Well, this one's pretty easy. This is my dad, Mr. Thomas Jones. Very fortunate that I won that event. I always say that, it's kind of sucks to say, but I didn't win, Tommy lost, because he had me dead to rights. All he had to do was spare in the 10th, and unfortunately for him, I was able to come victorious.
We missed the head pin.
Unbelievable.
He needed a mark to win, and EJ Tackett is the champion. Absolute shock.
Inaugural PBA Tour Finals was in Orlando, Florida. This one was interesting. Obviously you had 2 pods, match play in the pods, and then you had to, I think it was a 2-game total pin to win your pod, and it was 3-game total pins to win the match. And this was the one and only Jason Belmonte.
Japan Invitational. Add to that, the PBA Tour Finals in Orlando.
2017 PBA Scorpion Championship. This was a weird week for me at the World Series. I actually missed the match play in the World Championships, which I think is the only time I've ever done that. Struggled a little bit to start the week, worked on my game throughout the week really hard, and bowled well at the Scorpion Championship. Bowled great there. It was 4 guys, top 2 move on, threw an 8-bagger to make it in.
And it will be Tackett versus Belmonte. What a finish. What a finish. There's your
And then
mark.
bowled 240 in the title match. And unfortunately for my opponent, had food poisoning during this show. And again, the one and only Jason Belmonte. He went on to win the World Championships though, so he got a little revenge. 2018 PBA Extra Frame Parkside Lanes Open.
Tackett winning his
This one
10th
goes back to
PBA Tour
my
title.
first title. It would be Mr. Belmonte. 2018 PBA, PWBA mixed doubles. If I remember correctly, I know who I bowled in the last match, and I think they also finished second, which was Deandra Asbady and Jason Belmonte. 2018 Flow Bowling PBA Bear Open. This was, okay, you almost got me with this one, but I remember. This one was, I think, is the only time I've ever bowled him in a title match scenario. I actually bowled him the following year for the World Bowling Tour Finals semifinal, which is Stu Williams. 2019 Barbasol PBA Tour Finals. This one's Red Rock in Las Vegas. This was a weird week because we bowled the PBA League leading up to it. So we were in Portland, Maine, and immediately had to get on the plane and fly out to Vegas.
EJ needs 9.
This guy was bowling really, really good that year. He won I think he won the Masters that year, Mr. Jacob Butler. 2021 PBA, PWBA, SAB mixed doubles. Now this one you might get me on. Again, it's not a title match, so it's kind of hard to remember who finished second. This one I won with Danielle McEwen. This might be the one that these are hard to remember because it's not an actual stepladder. Who finished second that year? I don't think it was Belmo. I want to say it was like Rash or Bill. I don't remember. I'm gonna go with Rash. Okay, I would not have guessed that. So I've lost. It took me title 14 to not get one right here. 2022 Roth Holman PBA doubles. This is the, I think, second time I had bowled one of these guys for a title, and both times it was for a doubles title. The other time was the PBA 50 regular doubles, and he bowled with Bob Learn. And this is gonna be the pizza guy, according to Tommy Jones, DJ Archer, and Sean Maldonado. Again, with the mixed doubles, this is hard. Maybe this one was Rash. I feel like Rash finished second one time with Stephanie Zavala. I don't remember how you pronounce her last name. Sorry, Stephanie. Maybe Rash? Butters and, oh, I got the Stephanie right. It was just the wrong Stephanie. These are the only ones that are going to trick me because they weren't actual stepladders. So 2023 U.S. Open. You know, this is one I can never, forget this match.
8 for the win, 8 for the U.S. Open title.
This guy bowled unbelievable on the TV, both TV shows, because he had to win in the first one to get to the second one. This is going to be Mr. Kyle Troop.
There you go, Kyle. 3 in a row.
23 PBA Shawnee Classic. This is, I guess, going to be the second time I've ever beaten him for a title. And this is going to be the Englishman, Don Barrett. 23 Jackson, probably the most talented player that's maybe ever put on a pair of bowling shoes. Literally do anything to a bowling ball, and we've seen it time and time and time again.
It sure is. Look at that. Wow.
Yeah, it's Anthony Svensson. '23 PBA Cheetah Championship, the nice guy on tour. Win the Nice Guy Award this year, and very well deserved. He's one of the most respectful guys out here. You know, does his own thing, and that's Mr. DJ Moore. 23 PBA World Championships, another match that you could just never ever forget.
World Championship, and what a matchup we've got.
He's definitely a GOAT, one of the greatest ever, maybe the greatest ever. Jason Belmonte. And what a great match this was. It's been dubbed by some people on the internet the greatest match of all time. I don't know about that, but it was a really great match, and win or lose, it came right down to the wire. Having to throw a double in the 10th frame was really cool.
Well, here it is. one strike away.
And actually getting it done to win a major championship was just unbelievable.
EJ Tackett wins the World Championship. Tackett, thank you, man. That was epic. A champion in Wauwatosa.
Now we're getting into recent stuff here. How could you forget these?
Marshall Kent, EJ Tackett. I messed him up this year.
They happened very, very recent. Shark Championship, again, this guy came from Japan and showed us why he's one of the greatest that's ever played the game in the country of Japan.
Showback.
Shota Kawazoe, and what a nice guy. Him and his wife both are just unbelievable people, always happy, always smiling, very wonderful to everyone. And then a few days later, the World Championships. I was very fortunate to run the ladder. The second time in my career I've run the ladder, first time in a major championship. This guy that led the tournament bowled unbelievable all week, made almost every show, and that's Matt Russo. He bowled great. The lefties on that show, they all bowled really, really good. They threw it well. They were hitting what they were looking at. They just couldn't get 10.
These quarter bits, 7, 10, doesn't matter.
Unfortunate, but that's just the way that it goes. And it looks like that's it. I think I passed. I only missed what, 2? I think I missed 2. And 1 name on the team challenge. I feel like that's pretty good. Because I missed all the ones that weren't step ladders, which I felt like was really hard to remember those, but we'll see you next time.